Previously on the 413rd.
Yo, chapter 14, part 2, Mommies. This one hit different. We in the North End, early morning vibes, the whole block waking up, businesses opening, and you already know Richard running point. Festival day, and he ain't playing. Everything bigger, everything louder, everything official. You got the whole 187 crew posted at Jefferson Park, talking business, getting ready to flood the streets before the celebration even starts. Meanwhile, Michael's sliding through the Eric spot, copping heavy haze, hydro, northern lights, and skunk. Yeah, they loading up for real. But while the streets getting ready to eat, the other side getting ready too. Springfield PD bringing in new pressure, Detective Shayla Brown. And Shorty ain't here to observe.
Nope.
Nah, she here to take over. Straight from Hartford with that no-nonsense energy, already asking who running what. You can tell off rip, she's a problem. Then boom, the festival kicks off. North End lit, parade going crazy, culture on full display. Music, floats, performances. Stevie B got the crowd moving, Aries the God holding it down. And then Richard shuts it down, bringing out Redman. Mommies, that's how you stamp your name in the city. But just when everything feeling perfect, reality creeps in. Breaking news hits, Tyshawn Wright found dead in Ludlow. Now the energy shift, streets mourning, questions in the air, and everybody starting to realize the game getting colder by the day. And right when you think it can't get no more tense, Shayla pulls up on Richard face to face at the festival. No badge flashing, no backup, just pressure. She lets him know straight up, she coming for him. Richard ain't back down either, tells her, get in line.
Bitch.
Mommies, yeah, it's up now. North End versus the badge. Celebration turned into a warning. And the streets, they watching every move. This chapter right here set the tone heavy. I'm Tony T, and you already know, this the 413rd.
Friday, June 18th, 1995. It's been tough since the loss of Tyshawn. The Get Right crew can't wrap their minds around Tyshawn committing suicide, especially after it sounded like he was going to stand tall. BWA reached out at the time of mourning for the crew, but like the old saying goes, life goes on. This is part of the game they play. Jalen is putting together a party for Tyshawn at the Panache tonight. It'll be a celebration of Tyshawn's life. State Street.
Everything is all set for the night. Rhonda gave me the green light for the night's party.
Who all coming, baby?
Richard and his crew. Eric and BWA said they coming by to pay their respects.
That's what's up. That's some real shit right there.
I want everybody to strap up. We can't be out here ass naked with no protection. The word will get out about this party, and I feel like these bitch-ass Dukes brothers would send someone out to ruin it. So strap up, you heard?
Yo, cuz, we here now. Ain't nothing going down, you feel me?
Fuck these Yankee-ass niggas. Let a nigga breathe different, and it'll be the last breath he takes. Nah, I mean?
We got the numbers to hold shit down tonight. We'll be ready for whatever comes our way if it does.
Fuck these Forest Park niggas. Fuck Larry, Malik, and that ugly-ass bitch Natasha. Them goofy-ass white boys can get it too. Larry is lucky he moved at the last minute.
Let's focus on Tyshawn and a party tonight. It's what this is all about at the end of the day.
You right, baby. Let's make this a good night.
As they talk more about the party for Tyshawn, Maurice and Randy are at Jim Dandy's eating and talking about the alleged suicide of Tyshawn.
Something ain't right, Randy, and I know you feel the same damn way.
Nah, you right though. This doesn't feel right because the boy was ready to serve his bid when we interrogated his skinny ass. So him killing himself don't make sense.
Something tells me if we keep looking deeper into this, we'll see what really happened to Tyshawn. That mark on his neck looked fresh.
That bitch-ass nigga Woods rubs me the wrong way too. Homie walks around that place like he's the warden or something.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that bitch-made nigga, for sure.
So, the word on the streets is the Get Right crew is back up. We got to find out who the fuck they boss is. Tyshawn was the only link we had to him, and now that he's dead, that leaves us in the dark.
Listen, the streets will let us know. We got too many possible informants out there we can press to get information from, and if they don't cooperate, we'll just fuck them up and leave them where we found them. I'm not playing around anymore.
Maurice has the look of a man who's at the end of his rope. The killings of Asia Douglas, Mark Hill, Tracy Light, Brian Flair, and now Tyshawn Wright have been seared in his brain, and he wants to clean this shit up. Sergeant Riker is down in the dungeon talking to Billy and Camilla about keeping a low profile now that Shayla has been transferred to the department. He doesn't want any slip-ups, hiccups, or fuck-ups that will bring any heat his way.
Listen, right now, we got too many eyes and ears on our department. The president is coming to visit. We got this new bitch in our department. Maurice and Randy out here trying to find clues. This shit is a mess.
Tell me about it. Sir, we had it all under control until this war kicked off.
So what the fuck is going on out there? How did this all start?
Two crews beefing over more territory.
That situation should cool off now since we had Tyshawn killed. That should slow whoever their boss is down.
You mean to tell me you goofy-ass niggas don't even know who they boss is? You stupid bitches killed the only door to us finding out who it is.
Sir, we had to do it, or Larry would have kept going at him wild in the streets. I told him he had to hit him in the heart, and he got it done.
Well, what's done is done. Let's just hope nothing comes back on your guy Larry and us.
No need to worry, sir. We got this under control.
Good, because if you don't, I'll put my foot so far up your ass, you'll be tasting rubber for the rest of your life. We can't have no fuck-ups.
Yes, sir.
Later that afternoon, Lexi, Haley, Kitty, and Charlene are at Lexi's house counting money and seeing how much product they have for the day.
Yo, tonight is gonna be a good night for Tyshawn. Mad niggas love Ty, so I know he'll be watching us celebrate his life.
Still think that nigga was weak for killing himself, though.
Lexi gives Kitty an ice-cold stare.
Bitch, if I ever hear you say some shit like that again about my nigga Ty, I'll slap the taste out your mouth, bitch. Now say something now.
All Kitty can do in this moment is say nothing. She knows what type of time Lexi can get on, and Kitty don't want no smoke with Lexi. Lexi is fierce and knows how to throw them bombs when she needs to slap a bitch or nigga. Lexi don't play.
My bad, girl.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Anyways, we ain't going without heat, so strap up, ladies.
You ain't gotta tell me twice, boo.
Yo, what time does the party start?
Jalen said it starts at 9 p.m.
I bet. Who else going?
Them niggas from the North End is showing up too. Jalen and Richard were cool back in high school, so he's coming to show love.
Them 187 niggas?
Yes, girl. Them niggas been running the North End for a long time, and I respect that shit, and I got mad respect for Richard's girl, Anna.
Yo, that bitch is crazy. Me and Kitty went to school with her. She cut this bitch's face with a razor back in high school. She got expelled and all that. She crazy.
Yo, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I could still see all the blood and that bitch's face hanging off. That shit was wild.
I remember hearing about that shit. That's why I fucks with Anna. She don't give a fuck.
As they keep talking, we head over to the North End. It's the day after the festival. Everything went according to plan, except till the end when Shayla Brown made her presence known and approached Richard.
Yo, what was up with that bitch last night? Fucking hoe came out of nowhere talking shit. I don't like bitches like that.
Yeah, that was some out of left field shit for sure.
But like I said yesterday, the game is the game, and we have to be prepared for anything and anybody who wants to jump up to get beat down.
Now you talking. That bitch really thought I was shook. I would have caved that bitch's whole chest in.
Chill, fam. We don't need that kind of heat on us. We'll just keep moving how we been moving and be ready when the shit hits the fan. We got the North End and these people in the palm of our hands. They won't turn on us.
Yeah, you say that, but we know that there's always that 1 or 2 weak links, so we can't get too full of ourselves.
Yeah, Michael is right. We gotta be on our P's and Q's and make sure we dot our I's and cross our T's.
Yeah, Michael is right. We just gotta be prepared for if and when it happens.
No doubt, baby.
Across Springfield, in her unmarked gray cruiser, Daphne is on her cell phone talking to Wayne Carter.
I'm ready to get my hands dirty. I figure the only way to get to Billy is through that bitch Camilla. If I can gain her trust, I think she'll talk Billy into letting me join the Lost Boys.
This is why I came to you with this. You think tactical without no emotion.
Growing up in this city, you have to think that way.
You ain't lying about that shit. If you can get in deep and take this nigga down, this department will move better and take some of the stink off our ass.
I'll get the job done, Wayne. Don't even sweat that shit.
You a real nigga.
No doubt.
The phone call ends. We take a little trip over to Commonwealth Ave. Larry Dukes is watching TV in his living room. Malik and Natasha pull up in front of Larry's crib. They get out and walk up to the front door. Malik knocks on the door.
Who is it? It's your brother, nigga. Open the door.
Larry opens the door. Malik and Larry dap up. Larry gives Natasha a hug, and they walk in and sit down.
Yo, I'm hearing these bitches are having a party for Tyshawn at the Panache.
Oh, word? They having a little afterlife party for that bitch-made nigga?
Yeah, word on the block. 187 and them corny-ass hoes BWA are gonna be there too.
Fuck them chihuahua-ass niggas. Richard knows what time it is. I spared that nigga in the North End, and them hoes with attitude can suck my dick.
Bruh, you got that look in your eyes, fam. What the fuck are you thinking?
Nigga, I owe that nigga Bobby a fade, my nigga. That bitch-ass nigga cut my motherfucking face. I say we send Ivan and Dimitri in there and get Tyshawn some company.
What about all that talk about slowing it down as far as bodies in the streets?
I know what I said, and that's why we'll get them when the party is done. I had Ivan and Dimitri follow Jalen and that raggedy-ass bitch Selena back to their crib. I hear they got a new spot on State Street.
Let me get that bitch her wings. She shot me in the leg, Larry.
Nigga, how many damn times do I have to tell you? Sideline, cheerleading looking ass, you ain't fit to do shit out in the trenches.
Larry continues.
I need you to be 100% healthy, so shut the fuck up and let me move the chess pieces on the board.
Nah, you right. I just want to kill that bitch.
And you will get that satisfaction when these niggas end them both.
Larry picks up his cordless phone and calls Ivan and Dimitri.
I need you two to take out a nigga and his bitch tonight.
Give me the information we need and it's done.
There's gonna be a party at 827 State Street. I want you to go there and act like you two are there for the party. I want you to follow Jalen and his girl home and kill him.
Say no more. We'll slide through in a few.
It's late evening, and the Get Right crew is getting themselves together for the party tonight at the Panache.
Dwayne and Johnny will meet us over there, and I have a bad feeling about tonight, so be on your A game.
Yo, me and your cousin are gonna be on you like Secret Service. The best part about this is nobody knows who we are or what we look like. So we'll be at the party, but we won't be seen easily. Know what I mean?
We got the big joker in the deck, you feel me? So we got you, cuz.
No doubt.
This won't be a repeat of what happened the last time we were there. Nobody is getting close to you, brother.
Baby, we gotta start heading over there so we can set everything up. Everybody knows their role and what they are gonna do, so let's go.
They all leave State Street and head down to Panache Banquet Hall. Rhonda Kane is inside, turning on the lights, getting the place ready to open up for the party. Jalen, Selena, Bobby, Rob, Chris, and Gina all pull up in the back and walk inside. Jalen walks over to Rhonda.
Long time no see. How you holding up?
Some days are good, most days are difficult. Tyshawn was like a little brother to me, so this shit hurts.
Yeah, I just can't understand why he would do that shit knowing he would be getting out in a few years.
That's what we are all trying to wrap our minds around. The nigga told me straight up he was gonna hold us all down, and then boom, he hangs himself.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit if you ask me, Jay.
Selena walks up.
What up, Ronnie? Thank you for letting us use your place for this party. I just wish it was for something else.
Yeah, I was just telling your boyfriend, this all sounds like some bullshit to me. But enough of that. This is about the life for your boy Tyshawn.
Couldn't have said it better, Ronnie. What up, girl?
What up, Bobby? Let's not have a repeat of that McDonald's shit, you feel me?
Oh, nah, Ronnie. It's all love and respect. You know that.
Yo, Rhonda, these are my cousins, Gina and Chris, and this is my boy, Rob. These are the new kids on the Get Right block.
What up and welcome. If you roll with Jalen, then you're good with me. As long as you respect my place, you won't have no problems.
They start setting up the place for the party. They hang purple and gold balloons. Tyshawn was a Lakers fan, so Jalen made sure to have purple and gold balloons. Jalen put together a nice flyer for the party and had it blown up so it could hang on the wall. DJ Boombat will be DJing tonight, so he's setting up his DJ equipment. While everyone is getting ready for the party, Ivan and Dimitri pull up to Larry's house for more intel on tonight's hit.
Do you have any pictures of the targets?
Yeah, these are the 2 targets I want you to take out.
Larry slides 2 pictures of Jalen and Selena.
This shouldn't be an issue. Jalen and this stupid bitch of his will be dead tonight.
You can't come up short on this. We may never get another shot at killing this nigga Jalen.
Relax, Larry. We got this.
Yo, Ivan, because you really don't know me like that, I'll spare you a little bit. But don't ever tell me to relax. I knock the euro coins out your body. You feel me?
My bad, boss. I lost myself for a minute. We'll get the job done.
Now the time has come. It's time to celebrate the life of Tyshawn. There's a line out the door of people coming to pay their respects and have a good time. BWA shows up looking like they should be on a runway. Then 187 shows up and walks inside the banquet hall. Inside, music is playing and people are drinking and talking, having good conversations. The vibe is enriched with positivity. Chris and Gina play the background so they can get the jump on anybody who thinks they gonna start some trouble. Johnny, Bobby, and Rob are mixing and mingling with the crowd. Jalen and Selena are playing the main 2 hosts of the night.
I wish this was just a party and Tyshawn was here, baby.
Me too. I miss Ty.
Yeah, me too, baby. Me too. I just don't believe he would kill himself.
I don't believe it either.
As they are talking to each other, Ivan and Dimitri walk inside Panache. Ivan gets a drink at the bar while Dimitri scans the crowd. Johnny walks in their direction and then looks right at Dimitri. He starts getting this familiar feeling in his head. He walks over to Bobby.
Yo, Bobby, these 2 white boys look mad familiar, fam.
Who? Them 2 niggas over there?
Yeah, fam, I swear they look like them 2 white boys who hopped out the van on us.
You sure, fam?
That's the thing. I don't know, fam.
Johnny sees Chris and waves him over.
Yo, Chris, get your sister and watch these 2 white boys. I want you to follow them without them knowing you 2 were there.
What's up? Are these 2 a problem? We can toss them out right now.
Nah, we not sure if they are who we think they are. So for now, just do a front and follow, you feel me?
Say no more, my nigga.
Chris walks over to Gina and whispers the plan in her ear. She nods her head and gets in a position. Meanwhile, Jalen and Selena are talking to Richard, Anna, and Lexi.
What up, ladies? You look beautiful tonight.
We gotta have a girls' night one of these nights.
Oh yeah, most definitely, girl.
Me and Keisha was talking about having a girls' night out, but these bitches out here are whack, you feel me?
Trust me, I know exactly what you mean. Only real bitches can roll with me, you feel me? None of that flip-floppy shit.
Yeah, I can roll with ladies like you. All you gotta do is say the word and it's a done deal.
Yo, Lexi, this means a lot. You coming out to celebrate Ty's life.
Man, it ain't nothing, Jalen. Tyshawn was my nigga too. I can't shake that it smells foul though. I just don't believe he would do that shit to himself.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, Lex.
Yo, Jalen, what's up with you and these bitch-ass Dukes, brothers? If you need me, all you gotta do is say the word.
Yo, that's my love right there. And when the time comes, I will definitely reach out. You feel me?
Just know, we got your back all the way.
Yeah, no doubt. Fuck them pussy-ass niggas.
Yeah, I like you, girl.
No doubt.
As they all talk, Ivan and Dimitri are standing up at a table drinking. They studying Jalen and Selena, watching their every move. But while they are watching Jalen and Selena, Chris and Gina are watching them. The night is going perfect. Nothing has happened and everyone is enjoying the night. They all gather in the parking lot with balloons to send Tyshawn off. Jalen speaks.
Tyshawn was my brother. That was my ace boom coon. And it's gonna be difficult moving on in life without him. If Tyshawn was here, he would be saying, don't hang your head low, keep your head high. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We will not remember his death. We only reflect on his life and the good he did in it.
They all release their balloons into the night sky. The crowd thins out and heads back inside, except two people, Ivan and Dimitri. They get into a car they parked up in the parking lot.
Let's wait here and we'll follow them back home. Sounds like a plan, brother.
Now, while they think they on their A game and nobody has paid them any attention, Gina and Chris are parked up a few feet away, watching Ivan and Dimitri.
Yeah, these niggas are definitely following cuz.
Let's hang back and see what their next move is.
Should we alert the others?
Nah, sis. Let's let them believe they got to jump on cuz and his girl. And before they strike, we put their thoughts on the cold street.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I've been wanting to body one of these niggas. They tried to kill cuz. I need these niggas to bleed, bruh.
You already know what time it is over here. Which reminds me, did you bring them silencers, sis?
Yeah, I got them, bruh.
Alright, bet. Let's just sit and wait.
Inside, Jalen, the Get Right crew, 187, and BWA are all having a good time. Lexi is telling stories about how her and Tyshawn had crushes on each other when they were younger. Dwayne is telling a story about when Tyshawn started a food fight at lunch back in high school.
Yo, that shit was mad funny. It was pizza day, and this nigga Ty picked up a slice and threw that shit at Mr. Fields' face.
That shit had me dying, bro. Then he took the salad dressing and squirted that shit in Natasha's face.
That bitch always ran her mouth. If she just shut the fuck up, Ty would have spared her. But nah, she got what she deserved.
Yo, remember when Tyshawn rolled up that joint in the bathroom and we dared him he wouldn't light that shit up?
Yo, Ty had balls, no doubt. I didn't think he would do it.
But he did. That's just who Tyshawn was. You couldn't tell that nigga he couldn't do some shit. He would prove you wrong every damn time.
Tyshawn was a real nigga.
They all make a toast one by one and drink to Tyshawn's memory. It's time for everybody to go their separate ways for the night. Jalen and Selena say their goodbyes. Richard and Jalen dap up. Selena gives Anna a hug and Lexi a hug.
Yo, we going to the spot. We'll see y'all there. Alright, we won't be long, fam.
Take a different way home, you heard?
Already ahead of you with that, fam. We'll see you soon.
Jalen and Selena walk out the back and get into Jalen's whip.
There they go. Let's see where they take us. Don't follow too close. We don't want to give ourselves up. You worry too much, brother. I got this.
Jalen and Selena pull out of the parking lot and drive down State Street. Ivan and Dimitri follow, and right after they pull off, Gina and Chris follow Ivan and Dimitri. Jalen and Selena pull up to the spot. As they pull up, Ivan and Dimitri drive past them and park a few ways up. Gina and Chris pull up and park towards the top of the street, so they have a good view of Jalen and Selena and the Romanov twins.
Here, sis, put your silence on. These niggas can make their move anytime now. Let's get out the whip and duck off to the side. Soon as you see a door open, we move in and hit these niggas hard.
Let's end these niggas.
Jalen gets out of his car to open the door for Selena. As he gets out, Ivan and Dimitri get out and slowly walk towards Jalen and Selena. They have no clue the enemy is coming for them. Gina crosses the street while Chris stays on the opposite side. Ivan and Dimitri have no clue. Ivan walks up. He raises the handgun in his hand. Dimitri does the same, and then Chris quickly runs up on Ivan and points his gun to Ivan's head.
So you thought you had a nigga dead, huh?
Chris pulls the trigger. He blows Ivan's brains clean out his head. It's a clean shot. Dimitri sees his brother's body fall and gets distracted for a second. Gina comes in with a knife in her hand and slices Dimitri's throat. He falls to the ground and Gina shoots him in the face.
Stupid bitch. You thought you was just gonna run on my family that easy?
She shoots Dimitri again.
Yo, Chris, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. This stupid motherfucker got his blood on my Jordans, though.
Jalen and Selena run up, guns drawn.
Yo, the fuck was that? How you know they were on us?
Johnny put the buzz in the ear about them looking familiar and how they thought these clowns were part of the shootout at your old spot. So he put me and Gina on them for the night, and they were on you two the whole damn party.
Damn, good thing nobody knows who you two are, because this could have been our last night.
I know these two bitch-ass niggas sent these two white boys to kill us.
What do you want us to do now? We gotta do something with them bodies.
Nah, leave them. I want them to be a display of their failure tonight. Somebody will see the bodies, and the news will be down here, and this bitch nigga Larry will see it. The message will be loud and clear. You can't fuck with us.
They leave the bodies and clean up any shell casings that came from their guns and head upstairs into their apartment. The silencers haven't alarmed nobody, so nobody saw what happened or heard anything. Time goes by, and then there's a scream.
Somebody call 911! Somebody call 911 right now!
Sirens are ringing in the background. The police and ambulance show up. Wayne and Terry pull up and get out of their cruiser and put up the yellow tape.
Damn, somebody pissed someone off. These niggas won't be having an open casket at they wakes.
Yeah, they definitely fuck with some real ass niggas, cause from the looks of it, they were flanked on both sides and didn't see it coming.
They put more yellow tape up, and then Maurice and Randy pull up and get out. Maurice and Randy walk up to the dead bodies of the Romanov twins. Maurice lowers down to get a closer look at Ivan's dead body.
Haha, now you know it's crazy when motherfuckers is throwing away perfectly good white boys like this.
Yo, bruh, you crazy, B?
People are gathering around viewing the crime scene. Maurice stands up.
Did anybody hear anything? Did anybody see anything?
That's the thing, officer. There was no noise, no gunshots.
The woman who found them dead speaks.
I was walking from the pizza spot, and when I turned the corner, I saw them lying there, not moving.
Damn, bruh. How you think this all went down and nobody heard no gunshots?
They both look at the scene and say,
silences.
As they investigate, Jalen peeks out the window on the third floor.
Yo, that shit was fucking crazy. If you two didn't follow them all night, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
It's none, cuz. I'll do it again.
Jalen's beeper goes off. It's Johnny.
What the fuck happened? You good, bro?
Yeah, we good, fam. Them two white boys was on us the whole damn night.
Bobby was right.
He put me onto them. And then we put Gina and Chris on them too. And we were right.
My cousins came through, put silencers on their heat. Nobody heard or saw anything. It went perfect.
We on our way, fam.
Bobby, Rob, and Dwayne all head over to the spot on State Street. The police are all over the place, so they park in the CVS parking lot across from the building and then walk over. They walk right past Maurice, Randy, Terry, and Wayne and the crowd that has formed around the crime scene. The News 22 van pulls up to report what happened live from the crime scene. Chantel Munson gets out of the van. They set up the camera and start recording.
This is Chantel Munson, reporting live for 22 News. We're coming to you from the intersection of Hancock Street and State Street, where a heavy police presence remains active following a double homicide discovered just 1 hour ago, around 10 p.m. Authorities have confirmed that 2 adult white males were found deceased at the scene. According to early reports, one victim suffered a gunshot wound to the head, while the second victim was shot in the face. At this time, the identities of both victims have not been released, as officials say the investigation is still ongoing and next of kin have yet to be notified. On scene right now are Detective Bunsen and Detective Randy Jordan, who are actively canvassing the area, speaking with witnesses, gathering evidence, and searching for any clues that could help piece together what led to this violent incident. The area remains blocked off with crime scene tape, and investigators are urging anyone who may have seen or heard anything around that time to come forward. As of now, no suspects have been identified, and police have not confirmed a motive. We will continue to monitor this developing situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available. This is Chantel Munson, 22 News, reporting live.
Back at Larry's crib,
How the fuck did they fuck this up?
Larry's pager goes off. It's Malik.
Yo, I just saw the news. How these niggas get the jump on us?
That's what I want to know, bruh. Now we real short on muscle.
Back at State Street, Dwayne, Bobby, Rob, Gina, Chris, Jalen, and Selena are at the crib talking about the attempt on Jalen and Selena's lives.
Yo, it was them Dukes brothers. They sent them white boys to kill y'all. They were there when they hopped out on us on Carlisle Street. They look mad familiar, so I put Johnny on game, and then we put the plan together with Chris and Gina.
Shit, that quick thinking saved our lives, fam.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rob is looking out the window at the crime scene.
Good thing you two had them silences. Nobody seemed to heard anything or saw it go down.
We covered our tracks pretty good too, so nobody can even think to look here.
I'm just glad I was able to put that white boy down. His snowflake ass really thought he was gonna murder my cousin.
This should slow these fucking clowns down. I know they confused on how we got the jump on them and hit them with a Uno reverse card. Whatever they thinking, I don't give a fuck. Because now we let them know we got eyes and ears all around us, and we can strike whenever we damn well please. All of this, the party and killing these 2 white bitches, was all for Tyshawn. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, and we definitely served them niggas a cold-ass dish tonight.
I bet them niggas will think twice before trying to sneak attack us again.
Payback's a bitch.
End of chapter 15.
Yo, what a night, baby. Chapter 15, Life Goes On, was straight pressure from the jump. Grief, loyalty, paranoia, payback. This one had the city in a full chokehold. Tyshawn's name rang out all night, but while folks came together to show love, the snakes were already slithering in the shadows, trying to turn a memorial into a massacre. But let's call it what it was. That ending was wicked work, real wicked work. The type of move that sends a message through every block, every hallway, every crew, at every corner of Springfield. Jalen and them just let the whole city know one thing clear as day. You come for them, you better not miss. Now the streets are hotter than ever. Bodies are dropping, the cops are circling, Larry's crew is rattled, and the war just got a brand new heartbeat. So now the question is, how far does this revenge go? Who strikes next? And when the smoke clears, who's still gonna be left standing? I'm Tony T, and trust me, this shit is only getting more wicked. Peace, Springfield.